Graham finds himself in a dirty, dingy cell somewhere below Mordak's castle. Above him, Graham can see a damp, rusty grate leading to who knows where. The grate is too high up. There is nothing Graham can do with it. Graham can see a small, moldy piece of cheese just inside the mouse hole. Graham can almost reach the piece of cheese inside the mouse hole, but finds his hand too large to reach very far. There, got it. The fishhook did the trick in retrieving the piece of cheese from the mouse hole. Green mold covers the small piece of cheese.
Hello.
What? Oh, Princess Cosima, where did you come from?
From the labyrinth. I spend a lot of time down here, you know, with my friends.
Friends?
Yes, like Dink and Sam. I don't know if you ever saw Sam or not. Anyway, I found this loose stone once that led here, to this cell. Now come on, you'd better get out of here.
A stone block rests on the ground near a large hole in the cell wall. A fallen stone has revealed a large hole in the cell wall. Through the doorway, Graham can see a small downstairs foyer. A large beast lies stunned on the floor. Graham wants no part of this beast. Graham carries a large empty bag once occupied by dried peas. Graham looks in astonishment around this strange foyer filled with an assortment of bizarre oddities. Graham gapes at an odd figure of a bird-like, yet reptilian-like woman. Graham can see the huge dining hall through the doorway. Beyond an open doorway, a set of stone steps lead upward. The black cat eyes Graham suspiciously. Those claws look awfully sharp. Greedily, the cat devours the fish. The cat struggles in vain inside the bag. It wouldn't be wise for Graham to carry the cat around. A huge monstrosity of a skull-like figure leers at passers-by of an upstairs hallway. Graham can see into Mordak's laboratory through the doorway. This doorway leads into Mordak's bedroom. The stairway leads down to a lower-level foyer. Graham surveys the bizarre furnishings and horrible figures in Mordak's bedroom. Graham looks out the window and views the distorted rocks and twisted forms of Mordak's strange island. A large, grotesque bed occupies one corner of Mordak's bedroom. Many books and scrolls line the shelves of Mordak's library. As Graham looks them over, however, he finds them mostly unintelligible. A large tome lying open upon a corner desk attracts Graham's curiosity. Since most of Mordak's books and scrolls are beyond Graham's comprehension, he wisely decides to ignore them. None of these particular books interest Graham. Graham can see into Mordak's bedroom through the open doorway. Through the open doorway, Graham can see the wizard lying asleep in his bed. This looks interesting. Graham wonders what the symbols mean. Mordak lies asleep on his huge, horrendous bed. This would not be a good time to bother Mordak. Graham wisely decides to keep his mouth shut. Mordak's wand lies temptingly upon the small table near his bed. Mordak's wand glows brightly with restrained power. Graham waves Mordak's glowing wand, but nothing happens. Could it be that Crispin was right? That wands only respond to their owner, like a pet? Graham has found himself in a large room filled with many unusual contraptions and magical implements. His heart feels like bursting when he notices his beloved family imprisoned within a large glass bottle sitting upon a corner table. An odd machine of tubes, gears, weights, and tiny figures surrounding an unusual sphere-like object attracts Graham's curiosity. A spiral staircase leads to an upper balcony where a very bizarre machine captures Graham's curiosity. Hot coals burn in an open-pit fireplace built at one end of the laboratory. Tears come to Graham's eyes as he sees his beloved family and castle held captive inside a large glass bottle. There is nothing but burning coals inside the open-pit fireplace. Looking at his frantically waving family inside their glass prison causes Graham's heart to break as he realizes his current inability to save them from their terrible predicament. Behind Mordak's strange machine lurk other baffling and curious magical implements. Graham has no idea what Mordak does with his strange contraption, but it couldn't be good. Inside the lower portion, a foul-smelling liquid bubbles, while two dangling spiked gizmos hang on a massive yoke above a couple of flat iron platters. Graham has no idea what Mordak does with his strange contraption, but it couldn't. Upon the iron platter of the strange machine lies Mordak's wand. Atop the iron platter of the bizarre contraption lies Crispin's wand. Graham hesitates. This may be the wrong thing to do. Graham tosses the moldy cheese into the machine's bubbling liquid. Mordak's wand now barely glows. Perhaps its power has weakened, while Crispin's old wand now appears completely energized.
What's going on here? I'll take care of you, you swine.
Graham, I've heard from Crispin.
What the? have you done to my wand? You think you can outwit me, little man? Ha! Let me show you a thing or two.
Crispin's wand glows brightly with renewed power.
Why, you little... You think you're so smart, don't you? Well, I've got you now. Say goodbye, swine. So, is this the way you want to play?
Now why won't you work? Oh, Princess Cosima. Well, I did it. Mordak is dead.
Dead? Are you sure? Maybe he's only trying to trick you.
He's dead, all right. He turned himself into a fire, and I put him out with rainwater. He'll never bother anyone else ever again. But now I have a bigger problem. I don't know what to do about my family or my castle. I don't know how to turn them back to normal.
After all you've been through, there must be a way.
Crispin!
I have the solution to all your problems, Graham. While you and Cedric were gone, I did some asking around, and I found out that your son, Alexander, had the dubious distinction, if you may, of turning Mordak's brother, Manannan, into a cat some time back. Obviously, this deed angered Mordak, who could do nothing about it, since this particular spell could only be undone by the actual perpetrator, your son. It doesn't take a great genius to figure out that Mordak took your family and castle in revenge to try to persuade Alexander to restore Manannan back to his old self. I did discover, as now I see, that your castle and family were miniaturized and imprisoned inside a glass bottle. I did some research and found the spell for turning everything back to normal. Now watch. Hocus pocus, Aliotus!
Valanies! My children! My joy knows no limit!
Oh, Father, I'm so glad you're here.
Oh, Princess Cosima, how could I forget you? Come over here. Let me introduce you to my family. This is my wife, Queen Valanice. My daughter, Princess Rosella. and my son, Prince Alexander, who started this whole mess. All of you, this is Princess Cosima from the land of the Green Isles. Without her, none of us would be standing here now. She bravely saved my life.
My lady, I am deeply in your debt, and I will make it up to you. With your permission, I'd like to travel to the land of the Green Isles to see you.
All right, now that we've done with all the formalities, let's get on with business, shall we? Higgledy, higgledy, poo! Be assured that your castle is right back where it belongs, and the right size too. But now it's time that everyone return to their homes, with my help, of course. Alakazam, Alakazoo, Alakaz.
Wait! What about Cedric?
Where is Cedric?
Over there! Mordak may have killed him. Is there anything you can do about it?
Let me think. Ah, yes. I think I know. Abracabara? No, abracadabra? Now what is that confounded word? Oh, yes! Abracadabra!
Oh, Crispin!
Cedric, it sure is good to see you again.
Oh, likewise, I'm sure.
All right, enough is enough. Let's get on with it. Okay, Cosima, let's send you home first. Wasn't that the land of the Green Isles?
Yes, that's right. I can't wait to see my parents again. Goodbye, Alexander. Perhaps we'll meet again.
You can be sure of that, my lady.
Before you send us all home, Crispin, I just want to thank you for all your help. And you too, Cedric. I wouldn't be standing here with my family without you two. I'm deeply, deeply grateful.
All in a day's work, my boy. All in a day's work, right, Cedric?
Right, Crispin.
Okay, back home you go. Alakazam. Alakazoo. Alakazee.
Well, there she is, our happy home, and we're all safe and sound once more. Let's go home, shall we?
Yes, let's.
Do you really want to quit?